This is one of the floor plans that are available from Kunes RV. This is the motorhome. This is our 3010, our largest unit. Many things will be similar across all our floor plans, but on the day of your orientation, we will go through the specifics of the exact unit you have reserved. So the first thing to think about is storage. In this unit, we've got a great pass-through. Key to packing and making sure everything you pack in the unit is secure is to make sure that even though we have these tabs that lock, you want to make sure to key lock. And again, we'll provide that for you. All right, so we'll have storage. This is actually the slide for the interior bedroom. It's not out at this point. This outlet right here is for potable water. This is to fill your fresh water tank. So if you have a destination that you do not have pressurized water, you can request a freshwater fill. We can fill it for you, or you can fill it once you arrive. This then is used by the water pump that we'll show you in a little bit to engage to use that fresh water. Other things to consider on the exterior of the unit, we have a couple of areas that will get warm. So the heater, furnace, and the water heater, both when they are running, can be warm to the touch. So just making sure everyone is aware of that. Propane, here's your propane fill. We do include propane with travel trailer or motorhome rental. So the propane is included, that is on us, but if for some reason you are unable to make your gas appliances function inside, you may want to access this panel and just check that the valve is turned to on. We do top these off every trip, so it is turned off to refill. You may just need to double check that this is turned into the on position. You have access to outside electricity, again, some more storage. And on this particular unit, you even have access to empty your garbage from the outside. Also, you'll notice on some of our motorhomes, actually all of them have rear view cameras to help you in your backup process. This unit also has side view cameras. So when you're using your signal, there's a display inside the unit that will show you everything to your right or left side as a matter of safety. We've moved to the driver's side of the motorhome. Just a couple things to point out. This is equipped with a generator, onboard generator. All of the operation of the generator is handled from inside, so there's rarely an opportunity that you would need to access from the outside. However, wanted to point out the generator exhaust. Now, when our slide is out, it's not generally an issue, but that can be a little bit of an ankle biter. So just be aware that is there. Here's your other side view camera. More storage compartments. Something to note when you're planning on what's going to be going in these storage areas. As much as the manufacturer works on the seals, if you are going to be storing in a compartment that is near the tires, either in front or behind, the opportunity for that to take on moisture is there. So you want to consider that. If you are driving in a lot of rain with a lot of traffic, sometimes there's just no way to avoid that moisture getting in there. So you want to make sure anything that would not fare well getting damp is actually stored in the rear in those larger compartments. Moving a little further back on this unit, we have our gasoline. Again, it is not diesel, we're just looking for regular unleaded gasoline. If you are needing to fill up while you're traveling, look for that truck stop. The bays are bigger, easier to get in and out of, and they have unleaded fuel. Next is the dump station, and I think this is the most feared location or item on any motorhome. And really, it just takes a matter of minutes to go through the whole process, and it's not nearly as scary as we've been led to believe. When we're looking in this compartment, many things to think about. We've got our access to our outside shower that gives you access to hot and cold water, whether it be rinsing feet, whatever needs water on the exterior. Next is our actual dumping drain, and we'll review that. And then we also have access to our water connection. On the other side of this unit, you had the ability to actually fill the freshwater tank. Here's where we're going to connect pressurized water that will give us access to water continuously. So let's go back to the dumping station. First thing we're going to do is we are going to loosen the drain cover. Through this hole is access for that actual sewer hose. Next thing we're going to do is make sure that that sewer hose is connected to the drain before you are accessing either valve. So we will go ahead and remove the drain cap. Once that's removed, we're going to turn this, actually so it connects to the knobs that are on the drain hole. You're going to put this end into whatever access they're providing you. Once that connection is made, just one more thing to remember. You are going to first pull your black hose, which is your toilet water. Once that has drained, you are going to shut that valve. Then you are going to open the gray valve. Gray valve is your soapy kitchen water and shower water. It's going to rinse that hose out for you and make it a little more pleasant to replace it into the compartment. Once that is all drained, you are going to really just reverse the process, making sure that both valves are shut. You're going to turn, remove that sewer hose. You're going to replace the cap. And you're going to replace the drain cover. One of the most important items is getting access to power. All of our units require 30 amp power to run your AC. It will connect to regular 110, and we do provide that adapter, but just so you're aware that you will have no air conditioning, that does require 30 amp power. So this is your power source. The power cord is located. I'm gonna clip this door open. Here's your power cord, power source. You're going to want to make sure that once you've made connection to the unit, that you actually use that collar to secure. Using that collar is going to make sure no one trips over that and accidentally unplugs your unit when you're not around. We also have access here to cable. So if your campsite has dish access, you can give that a whirl as well. Other item here, if you are going to, as I mentioned, connect to regular house power, maybe while you're packing, this adapter is provided. It will connect to any standard outlet. But again, you'll be a little warm.